He opened up my eyes to what is the ultimate aim of being born as a human. And I think that is where most of our fear and our anxiety and stress come from. The fear of loss of some material aspect that we ignorantly believe is really the source of the happiness. If I had not known this truth, I think I would have lost this opportunity of this human birth, this present lifetime. I don't know how many more births it would have taken for me to again find such a guru and again find a Kriya practice. I don't know. It's a big...
You mentioned in the past that you were moved by Guruma's soul journey discourses. Could you please elaborate on that?
Yep. So, Ammagaru's discourse on soul journey, I think that was one of the most profound, enlightening experiences for me, because prior to Sushumna Kriya Yoga, whenever I listened to any discourses on a similar topic about soul journey and spirituality, there was a lot of abstractness around the concept. I would never be able to comprehend or grasp what the context of the conversation or the concept was. So I often felt distracted and disconnected, and I would not be able to appreciate the concept of soul journey and really how as a human birth that is bestowed upon us is a chance of once in lifetimes of anyone.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
that really opened up my eyes to what is the ultimate aim of being born as a human. And I was so tremendously humbled by the discourse, realizing that I was just living in utter ignorance, completely devoid of any knowledge or any sense of that there is a purpose of everyone taking the human birth.
True.
And in that, Ammagaru so eloquently and so clearly, in a very simple words, Ammagaru explains the soul is the purest form. It is filled with boundless, everlasting happiness. That of all the 84 lakhs of all the life forms that are on earth, it's only just the human birth is able to have the intellect and the intelligence to think about the higher self.
True.
And the self within is connected to that higher self, and the discovering the inner self within you is where the seat of everlasting happiness is. So if you are able to connect to it, everything else that happens outside, what you have perceived, what I had perceived in the past was really the happiness, is just merely just material convenience, and it's a transitory gratification of our senses.
Yeah.
And oftentimes we get so cobbled up and so connected to the material side of things, and we attach a certain value to it, and that we are deriving happiness from it. So any moment something shakes those material possessions or the relationships that you have, you feel that you will be losing your happiness.
Yeah.
You are
We
going
have the
to
insecurity feeling.
Yes. So you feel like the earth is just gonna crumble under you, and I think that is where most of our fear and our anxiety and stress come from. The fear of loss,
Yeah,
of some material aspect that we ignorantly believe is really the source of the happiness.
true.
Those are just merely conveniences and some fleeting gratification that we get from those. So once Ammagaru explained that to me, I think pretty much most of my stress, the cause of my stress and anxiety was very clearly evident and clear to me.
Yeah.
And so that really gave me a big boost of confidence. It gave me the strength and the courage that I should really untangle myself from all the misconceptions I had of happiness, and to find the joy of true happiness within. Then I should just meditate and find the true everlasting happiness that is unshakable. Nothing can take that away from you. Once you realize you're in control, nobody can take away that from you. So So that really was an eye opener for me, and I'm truly blessed and ever thankful to my gurus for imparting that knowledge in a clear, succinct way that I was able to connect and understand, which took me at least half of my lifetime to get there.
Yeah.
So I really feel fortunate for having such gurus, Puja Sri Atmanandamaya Ammagaru and Paramagurus, for bringing me into this fold and giving me this the boon of a lifetimes. And because I don't know, if I had not known this truth, I think I would have lost this opportunity of this human birth, this present lifetime, and I would not know in my next birth if I would be given a human life. And I would have, I don't know how many more millions of births it would have taken for me to again find such a guru and again find a kriya practice. I don't know. It's a very low chance. So I just feel in that context like how fortunate this lifetime has been for me to be able to shown my gurus who are here to show me the path to true everlasting happiness through Sushumna Kriya Yoga. So
Yeah.
for that, I feel immensely blessed and fortunate.
True. Absolutely agree with you. How has your daily routine and outlook changed since you started Sushumna Kriya Yoga practice?
I would say it's a night and day of before and after of Sushumna Kriya Yoga. How I have transformed. I now view life events around me with more sense of awareness in a very positive lens, and I think that is really helping me not to be stressed about and perceive everything and handle everything in the right balance, whether there is a moment of joy or whether there is a low point in my life. I just I don't get frazzled, or I don't get too excited. I'm more balanced
Yeah.
in how I perceive things. I'm more present. I'm a more active listener now. I'm more aware and compassionate of people around me.
And you're able to thoroughly enjoy your
Yes,
life.
and I'm able to thoroughly enjoy and sense every moment and rejoice in what I have in the present moment.
That's great to know that Sushumna Kriya Yoga helped you so much. Is there anything you would like to add to our conversation for the people who are trying to start this meditation but need a gentle push of inspiration or motivation into the practice of Sushumna Kriya Yoga?
I would ask everyone to who are in a similar situation, so to just slow down and think for a moment that all the unpredictability in our lives, no matter whether it is work or whether it is a personal life or health, anything that we are encountering, I think in order to have the strength and courage to be able to face these events and still enjoy life, I think everybody should invest 49 minutes of their day into this practice, because the 49 minutes that you invest here, I think it is going to give back way more than what you just put in. This is for our own self good, and the 49-minute routine that you would go through Sushumna Kriya Yoga, it is just going to bring a lot of transformation within you, and the results are truly worth it. Any self doubt or any challenges, that whatever you may have that you think you cannot commit to this, I would honestly say just give it a try, give it a chance. This is a chance that you're giving for yourself. This is for your own benefit, for your own lasting happiness. So I would highly recommend trying Sushumna Kriya Yoga. Give it a try. Give it with all your heart, with 100% commitment, and just go forward with it. And I can truly believe that you will also find the same transformation and the same source of happiness that I have gone through Sushumna Kriya Yoga. It'll open up new doors and it'll just change your perception on life itself.
What you said is absolutely right, Andy, because when we see Ammagaru's discourses also, Ammagaru always mentions that we have to invest that time to take care of ourselves, which helps us to be better versions of ourselves. And when we are better versions of ourselves, we not only take care of ourselves, but we'll have the strength and ability to also help the people surrounding us and also who are dependent on us. Thank you so much for sharing all your experiences, and thanks to Gurus for giving us the opportunity
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.